The film begins with the camera focusing on a nurse named Anna, who has just finished her night shift at the hospital. Her face looks tired, but she still manages to smile at her co-workers before heading home. On her way home, Anna greets her neighbor, a little girl named Vivian, who is roller skating in the yard. The child looks cheerful, innocent, and full of smiles. That night, Anna and her husband, Luis, spend time together. They relax watching TV, share small jokes, then go to bed. Everything feels normal. The world is still peaceful. The next morning, that peace is destroyed. Anna wakes up to strange noises in the hallway of her house. Luis, still sleepy, steps out of the bedroom. There stands Vivian, the same little girl who looked cheerful the night before. But now her face is pale, her eyes empty, and blood is dripping from her mouth. In an instant, Vivian lunges at Luis and brutally bites his neck. Blood sprays, Luis collapses, screaming hysterically. Anna sees Vivian transformed into a terrifying monster. Panicking, Anna tries to help and calls for help, but the lines are all busy. She can only watch as her husband writhes in agony with a severe wound. A few seconds later, Luis's body goes still. Anna cries hysterically, thinking her husband is dead, but the real horror has only just begun. Luis suddenly rises again, his eyes now empty, his face smeared with blood. He has become a flesh-hungry creature. Anna stumbles into the bathroom and tries to open the window, but it won't budge. She calls out Luis's name, but it's clear. Luis has now turned into a zombie. Anna flees through the window. She runs as fast as she can. With trembling hands, she manages to get out of the house. But then a neighbor tries to hijack her car at gunpoint. Fortunately, the man is struck by an ambulance because he was standing in the middle of the road. Anna now realizes the world has turned into hell. She gets into the car. Luis tries to stop her, but Anna manages to escape and speeds away from the neighborhood. Anna witnesses horrifying scenes. Houses on fire, people running in panic, neighbors attacking each other, and cars crashing. The streets are full of chaos. In the distance, sirens and explosions echo. No police, no rescue, only total destruction. Anna keeps driving, trying to find a way out. She sees people being attacked by zombies, which makes her emotional. Soon after, a man tries to take her car. She floors the gas pedal, but the car crashes into a guardrail, plunges into a ditch, and slams into a tree. Moments later, Anna wakes up inside the wrecked car. Weak, she stumbles out and walks aimlessly until she meets a police officer, Kenneth, who points a gun at her, but realizes Anna has not been infected. Kenneth is stern, cold, and clearly aware that the world is no longer the same. They soon meet three others: Michael, a store clerk, Andre, a former convict, and Luda, Andre's heavily pregnant girlfriend. Luda warns them not to head further in that direction because of the chaos. They all agree to look for shelter. Their choice: a large shopping center, Crossroads Mall. But many zombies await them there. Luckily, they manage to enter. They split up to check for safety. Michael grabs a crowbar as a weapon, and when opening a door, he finds a zombie devouring someone. The zombie attacks, but Michael fights back with a sharpened stick nearby and manages to kill it. Meanwhile, Kenneth is attacked by another zombie, and they fall into a fountain. Kenneth struggles to fight back, but Anna grabs a weapon and shoots the zombie. Because of this, they quickly head for the elevator. As soon as they exit the elevator, they encounter three mall security guards: CJ, Bart, and Terry. CJ and Bart act arrogantly, pointing guns. They claim the mall as their territory and try to drive the newcomers away, but Andre begs for help because of his pregnant girlfriend, and Anna also pleads. Finally, they are forced to hand over their weapons and follow strict rules set by the guards. Though tense at first, the group is eventually accepted. The mall becomes a temporary safe haven, full of food, clothes, and supplies. But the safety is only an illusion. Outside, thousands of zombies surround the mall. They press against the glass and doors like an endless sea of the dead. They spot a man named Andy from afar, but cannot help him. Even a helicopter refuses to rescue them. Days pass. The survivors try to adapt. as if the apocalypse outside never happened. But behind it all, the fear never fades. Luda, Andre's pregnant girlfriend, looks increasingly pale. The truth, she was bitten before entering the mall. Andre hides this fact, hoping the baby will be born normally. A few days later, a large truck arrives, carrying a new group of survivors. Surrounded by zombies, they manage to get inside with Anna's group's help. Among them is Steve, a rich, arrogant, and selfish man, along with others, some already bitten. One dies inside the mall and turns into a zombie, triggering panic again. Anna manages to kill the zombie, and Michael is forced to put down those bitten, but not yet turned. A father with his only daughter is among them, but tragically the father is bitten. Kenneth executes him. With more people, the mall grows crowded. Food supplies remain plentiful, but conflicts among humans begin to rise. Meanwhile, Andre and Luda face a terrible situation. The tension peaks when Luda goes into labor. Andre, full of hope, ties her hands and feet to help deliver the baby. But Luda dies during childbirth. Andre kisses her lips, presses his ear to her belly. Something moves inside. Luda turns vicious like any other zombie. Andre, desperate, ties her jaw shut and proceeds with the delivery. Norma, another survivor, is shocked and tries to stop him. But Andre points a gun at her, refusing to accept reality. The confrontation escalates into a gunfight. Both Andre and Luda are killed. The gunfire alerts the others, who arrive only to discover the baby, already a zombie. Anna pulls the trigger and kills it. Seeing the growing horde outside, Michael proposes a reckless plan. They will modify a school bus from the mall's parking lot. The bus is armored with steel plates, wires, and even chainsaws mounted in front. Their goal: plow through the zombies, reach the marina, and escape on Steve's boat to a safe island. They prepare quickly. Working day and night, they build makeshift tanks. These scenes show both hope and desperation, because they know if they fail, it's over. The day arrives. With 2 armored buses, they leave the mall. Chaos erupts. The buses plow through zombies, bodies fly, explosions shake the streets. But things don't go smoothly. Bart is eaten alive. Their vehicles nearly flip. CJ climbs onto the roof, throws a gas tank and shoots it, causing a massive explosion. During the ride, Kenneth notices zombies still following. He swerves violently, but disaster strikes. An old man wielding a chainsaw accidentally cuts into another survivor inside the bus. The vehicle flips. When they finally reach the marina, the situation worsens. Steve, the arrogant rich man, betrays them, trying to escape alone on his boat. But karma strikes. Steve is bitten and dies. When he turns, Anna kills him and retrieves the boat keys from his body. Thousands of zombies chase the group. At the dock, they rush toward the boat. CJ, trapped among the horde, realizes he won't survive. He shoots the gas inside the vehicle, causing a massive explosion that wipes out many zombies. The group boards the boat, except Michael. He has been bitten and chooses to stay behind. Exhausted, the remaining survivors finally leave the mainland. The boat sails slowly, distancing them from the city that has become a graveyard. For a moment, there is a glimpse of hope. They believe maybe an island will be safe, but the film refuses a happy ending. As the credits roll, we see handycam footage of their journey. At first, they celebrate being at sea. They arrive at a small island, but once they set foot on land, they discover the bitter truth. The island is also overrun by zombies. Screams, panic, and chaos ensue. The camera falls to the ground, capturing their final moments before the screen fades to black. Dawn of the Dead, 2004, is a hugely successful remake of George A. Romero's classic. In his directorial debut, Zack Snyder delivers super-fast, brutal zombies with unrelenting tension. This film is not only about surviving the undead, but also reveals the dark side of humanity: selfishness, conflict, and despair. Its grim ending emphasizes one truth: in a zombie apocalypse, no one truly survives.